welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Valentine's Day makeup tutorial, so let's get started. So I'm going to be using the Lorac Pro Behind the Scenes Primer and the Lorac Pro Palette. Those are the two that I'm going to be using, but I'm also going to be using a couple of other things. So just dab on that. Hi Finch. I took his spot, so he's probably not. Finch, get down. Gonna use my Precision Flat F80 Sigma brush and my Kitten smudge pot. That's what it's called. Just get the color all on there and just pat that into my lid. Going in with my Lorac Pro palette, I'm gonna be using the shade Mauve, which is this one right here. It's like a pinky brown taupey shade. I don't really know how to describe it. It's just like the most perfect crease color, especially for this look. I'm just gonna right in the crease. I don't have much of crease, so I'm just gonna like go back and forth, windshield wiper motions, really like not even really moving, just to like really define it. Looks like that. And it's just a really light wash of color. It's really pretty. I'm gonna use my Sigma E30 brush, and it's just a pencil brush like this. And I'm gonna get the shade Pewter. Really like buffing that into the outer corner. Just to add some depth. So I'm getting my Coastal Scents brush. I really don't know what it's called. Like, I mean, it has the name here, but that's not going to mean anything to you. I got this from an Ipsy Glam bag back in November. And I'm just going to use the light pink shade. Really, like, central. Just patting it in right there. So I'm gonna get the Nude shade, which is very similar to Kitten, and just on the same brush, just different side, same thing, pat it right there, but this one, just keep it right on top of the lid. Just right there, and that's, again, gonna just like brighten up and like open up the eye. So then I'm gonna go back in with my pencil brush and that Pewter shade. And I'm going to get a little bit of deep purple and just like bring that here. And just bring that up on the crease. I'm going to use just like a dense little dome shadow brush. And I'm not getting any more product, just blending what's already on my lid. Just like, so I got a little bit of Pewter and I got a tiny bit of Sable, and I just stamping that in to really like deepen the crease. Just take that on the outer half of my lid a little bit, and mostly just on the outer V and up into the crease. Just looks like that. It's just to smoke it out a little bit. And I'm just going to show you my inner corner highlight really fast. So I'm just using Elizabeth Mott Smooth Shadow eyeliner in Pearl. It's like the nude color we use, and a little bit like Kitten, just almost like if it's eyeliner. And I'm just going to get my ring finger and pat it in. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do before I go to my face is I'm going to use the cream shade from the Lorac palette and just a flat brush and go under it. my brow to highlight. Just like that, just very lightly. Before I do my foundation, I'm going to prime with the Benefit Porefessional. Just put a little bit down the nose, a couple right there, just on the forehead and chin. The brush and start in the center. And work my way out. And notice I'm not like sweeping, I'm just stamping it in. Whoa, the lighting just went really bright. Just do it right there. And this is just a really brightening concealer. It's not even, it's really a concealer. It's essentially a primer for your concealer. But the concealer that I have right now is just so bad. So I'm using my Sigma P86 just tapered precision tapered brush, sorry. And just tap it in a little bit up, right under the eye, bringing it down. And and also I go in with my ring finger. Please excuse my starry nails right now. So to set my eyes, I use the F86 brush, which is just the larger version of the concealer brush that I use, and the Ben 9 banana powder. Looks like that. So I just get some on the cap, and I get the flat side, top it off, and pat, pat, pat. So to set my whole face, like I said, I use a little bit of a lighter powder, and this is just the MAC Studio Fix in NC40. I mean, it's not too white. It's like my winter color. So I use the same sponge that it comes with, and I just really pat it in, and I don't go over the concealer that I've already set, just to prevent creasing. And I know my skin looks pretty dewy right now, but trust me, it's not. It's just the lighting that I'm using. So that's it to set my face. Now moving on to bronzer and blush, my favorite part. So I always go back to this, and I get my Equal Tools blush brush, and it's just a dense fluffy brush like this. I go like that, and I bronze up the face a little. Not contouring just yet. On the temples. I hit all the contour and bronzing spots, like the high points of the face, but I'm not contouring necessarily. So just chin. And I go down my neck, just because for some reason my neck doesn't tan, no matter how much I lay out in the sun like this, my neck does not tan. So this is just me bronzing it up a little. So then, that's it for bronzer. And I'm going to contour a teeny bit, like the teeniest thing with my Benefit Hoola. And like I said, it could get a little muddy, so I used my Precision Round P82 brush, just really down the sides of my nose. I just definitely picked my nose with this. Just down the side of my nose and under my lip, just to make it pouty. And then I have a very angular jawline, so I like to work with it. So just on my jaw like that. It's funny, I have an angular jaw, but then I have like chipmunk cheeks. So then just right here, and I stop at the where my arch would be, since I have an arch but it's not arched. If that makes any sense. So just like at the where your like iris starts. So like on the high point of your cheek from here to right here. I don't bring it all the way up to my ear because then it could get muddy. So just like a little line like that. Just that's it for that, and then a little bit on the temple and on the hairline. That's it for contouring, and I just go back to that same brush. Blend, 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 blend. I can't say it enough. Blend it all out. See, I said I didn't like Laguna, but it fell, so it looks like I hit pan. I really didn't. It just fell, so it made it easier to hit pan the very few times I use it. So just really rosing up that blush brush, and I don't go on the apples of the cheeks. I just go right here and I sweep it on. I'm holding it really far away, so it's just a light hand. And then I get very, very little, and then I go on the apples just super lightly. And that's it for blush and bronzer. So for mascara, as always, the Falsies Big Eyes, cult fave. Well, my cult fave. And I really get close to lash line. I definitely just got in my actual eye, but really close to that lash line. And I really wiggle it up. And other eye. Sorry for that like white spot in between my eyebrows. It's just the lighting that I'm using. Okay, so I get my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. Woo! In the shade West. It's a shimmery brown, and I don't put it on the waterline, I just put it on the lash line, and only about halfway. Just a little bit more mascara, just because that I needed it. And then top lash. I haven't mastered Falsies, so I just layer on the mascara, baby. So I'm going in with a little bit of that concealer just right in the center of my lip. I'm using this Forever 21 lipstick in Berry. Just looks it's super pretty. It's just a vibrant berry red. And stamping it in for a light wash of color. And shearing it out a little bit. And that's basically your pop of color for the whole night. It's just such a pretty shade. And to really make sure if there's light in the center, I'm using the Maybelline Color Whisper in Lust for Blush right in the middle. to really bring out that lightness. And a little bit of the NYX Butter Gloss in Eclair in the center to really brighten up the lips. And that's it.